Here we have Nicole Tingey from the Thailand Convention Bureau. Nicole, welcome.
Thank you.
What's happening in your part of the world?
So Thailand is still, holding really great appeal for our buyers out of Australia and New Zealand. So what we found on the first day of AIME today is still lots of interest for groups travelling, particularly in the second half of 2020 and into 2021. So a lot of conversation today around sustainability.
Yep.
Now here in Australia, that's been obviously topical for a couple of years now. In Southeast Asia, that's really sort of coming to the fore in relation to products coming on board and providing sustainable angle to what they're doing. So as a bureau, what we're doing is putting together itineraries, particularly for incentive groups who want to come into the country with a bit of a conscience. So we're assisting with program ideas and contents where we can guide them towards hotels and resort and accommodation offerings that have not only good standard sustainable practices, which we're used to in our hotels here, but particularly in relation to their ethical sourcing of food within the local region that they're located within Thailand. Now, interestingly, that is sometimes even in an inner city area such as the Sukhumvit area in Bangkok.
Yeah.
So there is one particular quite new, enormous 5-star hotel that is growing vegetables on its roof, growing strawberries in its basement, and recycling the pineapple peelings from the fruit that's put on the buffet every day and creating a pineapple vinegar out of it that is an ingredient in a cocktail.
How clever is that?
In a cocktail bar.
Yeah.
So there are all of these terrific angles that we're able to inform our buyers of, so they can then incorporate that into their programs either in really subtle ways like that, and then the little bit of story as it unfolds becomes compelling for the group. And then, of course, we can expand on that by taking buyers to the market in the morning and arranging for the DMCs that run those sorts of programs, having them shop, maybe then incorporating a program like a cooking class somewhere like Blue Elephant, and then dining afterwards. So the whole, the area of sustainability, particularly around food and ethical sourcing of food by restaurants and hotels, is really important for us and very useful, we're finding, for our buyers.
And how important is it being here at AIME?
Look, it's really good for us in that each year that we come to AIME, we're able to add to our list of buyers for Thailand. So we meet...
We got this fly going on.
We meet not only with our regular customers and those people we already have relationships with, but it's an opportunity to meet with new buyers, whether they're incentive, corporate meeting or association. We always come away with a component of new contact.
And how do you like the new setup?
Oh, I love it. So we were here last year, so we supported the first year under the new realm, and we're finding the setup really great. It feels fresh, which is nice. It seems to work in regards to layout.
And going forward, have you had any impact with the coronavirus?
We have had, obviously, being located in Asia, it's a bit of a concern for groups. However, what we found is that the majority of our groups scheduled short term into Thailand are postponing their travel as opposed to cancelling. So that's playing out quite well. In my mind, a sensible way to go, and ensures that the business and the revenue does continue to come into the country, albeit just a little bit further down the track. And like I said, strong interest there as early as August and September for new business in 2020, definitely for 2021.
Excellent. Thank you very much for your time.
You're welcome. Thank you.